people, welcome back to #Quirky. This is me, Orjama. I just realized that I never say my name. So this video is about, yes, you read it right down below. This video is about the boy who lived and literally kept on living, I think. I read Harry Potter last year because one of my friends almost begged me to read Harry Potter, and I regretted that particular moment, that why I didn't read it when I was a kid. Like everyone when I was a kid was obsessed about Harry Potter, and I didn't read it because I didn't feel it. I actually stay away from things which have a fan craze, and I don't feel like going to it actually. So that friend of mine almost begged me, okay, and he gave too much of spoilers. Oh, by the way, this video has huge spoiler alerts. All of that actually, when I read Harry Potter last year, I just fell for Harry Potter. Like not really... not that one, but I literally fell in love with Harry Potter because of a few reasons, I think. Not a few, I feel. There's actually a ton of reasons why I fell in love with Harry Potter or The Boy Who Lived. Not with Harry Potter, but the story, I mean. Anyway, I am going to discuss with you my top 5 reasons why I abso-freaking-lutely love Harry Potter. Number 1. It's very much resemblance to Mahabharat. Yes, you heard me right. I said Mahabharat. Now let me just bear with me for a few seconds and I'll explain you why I said that. There are a few dissimilarities and a few similarities. That's all fine. But I really feel that the plot, the huge plot that Mahabharat explores, is also present in Harry Potter. Apart from the fact that Mahabharat doesn't have, I feel, these are all, by the way, my opinions. Apart from the fact that Mahabharata doesn't have a particular theory of absolute truth. Like the theory of absolute truth is, by the way, you consider each character from their perspective and you know that they are all correct in their own positions. That is not, I personally feel, present in Harry Potter. Harry Potter kind of forces you to the path that Voldemort is in the wrong way and the rest is in the right way. There is kind of, I feel, a strong theory of absolute truth in Harry Potter which is not there in Mahabharata. But the similarity is, both of it actually explores a huge array of emotions. Mahabharata explores it a bit more maybe, but even in Harry Potter, the journey explores such a huge array of emotions that I kind of feel that I'm reading, it's like you're reading an epic is too hard a word, I feel, but it's like, because it has a world of its own, which is like so much like you get to connect to it, which makes you feel that you want to believe more in it. I feel that it's very much similar to Mahabharata for all these perspectives, and also there are too many similarities in characters when it comes to Harry Potter and Mahabharata, I feel. The first one being, I'm just giving you one example here, the later one which I feel very strikingly same, I'll come in the end. The first one being Dumbledore in Harry Potter, and I personally feel Krishna in Mahabharata. Now, apart from the fact that Hindu mythology treats Krishna as a god, I'm not going into all these things, but if you see as a character, Mahabharata, like Krishna in Mahabharata, is almost delineated as one of the main political, what should I say, he's like playing all of the game there. He decides what is to be done and he makes sure that it is done at any point of time. I feel Dumbledore does the same work in Harry Potter. Hear this. When he decides that Voldemort is kind of harmful for the wizarding world, he makes sure that Voldemort is defeated. There is a part in, I think, Deathly Hallows where Snape asks Voldemort that you always knew that the child has to die. Dumbledore says, yes, I knew it from the beginning. Come on. Number 2. The fantasy world seems too real. The fantasy world, meaning the wizarding world, is just so real. I feel that the reason it becomes so much real to us is the concept or the introduction of the concept of muggles in it. It is not only that you wish it to be true, but you almost feel that it is true and you are just a mere muggle who doesn't know about it. Number 3 is the mystery in all of the Harry Potter books. I feel that the reason why Harry Potter and its saga is like drooled over all over the world is because they are wonderfully written mystery books in all of them. The one thing that I would like to point out here is not only that the individual books have a mystery, but there is a common theme of mystery about Voldemort that is being built in all of the books throughout, and that is the only reason you die to read book 3, I think, because like till book 4 it's just the pre-plot of the whole story. After book 4, when Voldemort is finally reborn, you feel like, oh my god, when the rest of it is going to come out. Number 4 is the concept of death. I wouldn't say it's only the concept of death, but it's more like the fact that almost all the important characters in the story gets to have a tragic death at the end. I personally feel that even though Harry Potter is a fantasy world in itself, still death in it makes it more relatable, I feel, which is very, very interesting. Think about this. What if Dumbledore, Snape, Voldemort maybe even, and all the other people who died happen to live for the rest of their lives? You wouldn't feel it to be that touching. That's the point. And also, I feel, this is just my theory, okay? I feel Rowling intentionally had put in death in it and made death such a huge matter because death happens to be the most contradicting theory or the most contradicting, the other side of life. That is the most, in your face side of life, I feel. So J.K. Rowling has to put in the concept of death in it so that people who are actually having, like me, I'm a muggle, all these people get to have a connection to the wizarding world at least by death, I feel. That's all of my theory, by the way. And also the story of death. The story of the, 3 Percival brothers. Were they Percival brothers? I have just read Harry Potter once. I need to do it more. The story of the 3 brothers and death. Oh my god. I have never read such a beautiful fairy tale story in a muggle world. Forget about in the wizarding world. Number 5 finally is, oh my god, how much I love him. Snape's character. Yes. Now, I don't like Snape's character because Snape happens to be in love with Lily Potter and eventually ends up giving his life for Lily Potter, who never actually cared for him. That kind of doesn't make sense to me. That's for another video. We'll come back to it later. And I personally feel that Snape really never liked Harry Potter. He was just saving Harry Potter because he knew he loved Lily. He didn't have any particular emotion for Harry Potter itself. For Harry Potter himself. That is what I feel. If you want to argue with me about it, then you're welcome in the comment section below. And also I will try to make another video about that particular thing. But why I love Snape and why I love Harry Potter because of Snape is also the second character who has a very strong resemblance to one of the very, very favorite characters of everyone out there in Mahabharat, Corno. Did you ever think about it that Snape is almost a replica of Corno in Harry Potter? I mean, he is exactly Corno, and I love Corno, by the way, and I also feel that Corno in Mahabharat is made to a character because he's a tragic hero. He's made to a character जिसके ऊपर everyone is going to be like আহারে কি খারাপ অবস্থায় আছে. It's like the same thing with Snape also. You are like made to be sad, or you're like made to be sad and fall in love with the tragic heroes. That's what characters are like, rather that's what characters for tragic heroes are meant to be. But with Snape and with Corno, there's this one thing which I absolutely love. I'm going to tell that Snape is never good, Snape is never bad. Snape is actually in the middle. Rather, I would say it this way, he's neither white nor black, he's grey. Just like the reality happening all around in the world, nothing is exactly black or white, it's actually grey. Snape, to me in the story, represents the real world. And with that, I finished today's video. I really enjoyed shooting this. If you like this video, then like it, like, you know, hit the like button there, and also comment down what books you like, what books you don't like, why you like Harry Potter, why you don't like Harry Potter, anywhere you felt that I'm not right, write everything down below, and subscribe to my channel if you really like it. And for more videos, stay tuned. I upload videos every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. And yes, with that, see you in the next video. Till then, bye, take care.